Hey everybody, welcome back to the second episode. Haley's just doing her own thing in the background. I'll edit her out. She's awful. So last episode went okay. I think it's time we graduate to our first bank heist. This is Bank Heist Cash. There's a few different versions of this, but this is the one where we know for sure that we're just trying to bag some cash. This is one of my absolute favorite heists in the game. It is one from the base game. It is super basic, but it is very fun. You can do it stealth or loud. We're gonna do it loud. Between episodes, all we did was we spent a couple skill points on some very basic skills for accuracy, as well as we bought Haley some new very basic guns. We went with the, what was it, Commando 553 and the Swedish K? Yeah, if you don't have any...
553 and Swedish K.
There we go. If you don't have any skills that buff you in like shotguns or pistols or akimbo or anything like that, then I recommend for basics, an assault rifle and a submachine gun. Those are things that are always very reliable, even with not many skill points. So they're very reliable guns. We're gonna do this loud, but before we go in guns a-blazing, we're gonna case the joint a little bit so you have an opportunity to learn the layout of the map a little. All right.
I have a quick question. What is the card in your hand about the flaming 13? What is that?
That is my level of infamy.
Like a lore reference? Oh.
That is how many times I've hit level 100 and then resetted down to 0, and the maximum is 25.
Oh my god, you are such a nerd.
Yep. However, you do actually.
I'll hit level 100.
Infamy actually does something in this game, and it also makes you level up faster and faster each subsequent time. So it's not actually as impressive as it seems in terms of a time commitment. Although I have like 900 hours on this game. Actually, let me check. I have 902 hours. Okay, let's play.
People have those kinds of hours on MMOs, not first-person shooters.
Okay, so you're gonna really like this. I'm gonna wait for you to load in because it tells me as the host when you load in here. But there's a pre-planning mode for this. We have blueprints we can look at. Click on pre-planning and enter pre-planning mode. Check that shit out. You've got blueprints you can hover around.
Oh, we sneaky.
So this is pretty cool. I like this. You can click and drag, obviously, to like move around to see the inside and the outside of the bank.
So do we start at that parking lot, or?
So we have a few places that we can start. We could start. What's the button to draw again? Control left click. Okay. We could start in. I believe it's either of those alleys. I think this alley is also available, yes. So those alleys I just marked off with the green marker are the starting locations. If we were to be in stealth, that's also where our getaway car would be. However, when you go loud, the getaway car drives away for a little while and comes back when it gets a chance. So, you can also see on the left there, the interior of the bank. You can see it's not very big. However, the vault door is gonna spawn either here or here. It'll be different every time. Security room will also spawn either there or there, different every time, so there's variety beyond just guard placement.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wipe it clean. So, front door here, back door here. Those are the main ways in, and there's a side entrance there. Now, this area right here and right here, there are panic buttons. If a civilian gets there, they're gonna hit the panic button and there's an immediate alarm, even if no one calls the cops. That is something that you'll want to look out for. Are you going to make a dick? It's a heart. Okay, you're much more wholesome than... You are way more wholesome than everybody when pre-planning mode got added to the game. It was dicks everywhere. Oh my god.
Okay, you know what? Because you were asking for it then.
It was all just like, okay, you cover this window, you cover the main entrance, I'm gonna run around into this area, loop around, like, it was just all dicks.
This is gonna need some YouTube censorship.
Okay.
There.
I'm just gonna mute your marker. There's a mute button for markers. Yeah. Okay. Because we're not doing this in stealth, obviously you don't need to memorize every little location of everything. You're gonna get acquainted to it when we run in there. But you will see mission beneficial in the top right. We can actually add some stuff here. We have 8 favors. I can spend money to do things like put an ammo bag in the office supply room, which is an ammo resupply bag. It's got limited uses, but it'll get us ammo without having to go pick it up from cops. I could have a grenade refill point. I could have a doctor's bag somewhere. Like I could put a doctor's bag beneath the roof there.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool. And like, there's like surveillance and hacking shit.
Yeah. Like,
cool.
And you can get all kinds of upgrades. You can get like camera access, which lets you see what the cameras see from outside. You can do hacking, so the silent alarm is delayed. Vantage point, so that you have a nearby roof you can climb up to if you want to snipe. Not very useful. Or a vault key, which helps speed things up on getting the vault. I'm actually going to buy that because there's a chance that the vault door will be closed once we break into the vault, and that will be an extra drill. So having the key to it ahead of time will speed things up for us.
Planning is one thing. Execution is another.
All right, I think we're done with the pre-planning then, and we've already got our equipment in decent enough way. In fact, I'm going to take a knife as well. I'll just take a basic knife. Just because I don't really need the weapon butt here. I'm not going to be smashing glass cases or anything, so I'd rather a knife. It's a little slower, but I can shank a bitch. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to see you shank a bitch.
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Said just like that.
Okay, let's walk around a little bit. So that's the bank manager right there. He sometimes wanders outside. If you take him down, you can get his vault key, or his little key card thingy to go into the security room, but we don't need it. And again, only guards can actually see you. So we can see the vault is not right there. There's a guard right there.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's okay. We can mask up now. All right. Get some hostages down, and it'll delay the cops. Make sure to time up.
Kiss the floor.
I'm trying to get everyone down in the lobby so that they don't run out the front door. So you're going to get acquainted with a lot of little game mechanics here. For instance, all around the map are going to be 2x4s. It's okay, just keep getting everyone down. Get him down, cuff him.
He's cuffed
Alright.
already.
I'm going to get, I'm going to go to the parking lot and get our drill. Alright, if you see any, like, 2x4s laying around, pick them up and you can board up windows with them to delay the police. Alright, I've got the thermal drill. I'm coming back in.
They're coming in force.
Drop to the floor now.
Fun fact. Do you know H3H3 Production? The
Tell
YouTube
me
channel.
about it.
YouTube, cool YouTubers. You see Ethan there, one of our people following us? It is that YouTuber. There we go.
Oh, okay.
So that's a thermal drill. That's an extra big one. It's an industrial drill for the vault. It's gonna take a little while, and we're gonna need to fix it every once in a while. Keep cuffing people. We got some people who are uncuffed.
Oh.
That's right. Don't move.
All right, and I'm gonna board up a couple windows so that they have less vantage points on us. Now the boards can get destroyed, but at least they won't see us right away.
Where did you find those boards?
They're just kind of laying around. They'll be on the roof, they'll be in alleyways, places like that. Here's some gunshots. Is that just cops seeing us? Probably. Oh, could you type this lady
Yeah, I
over
see
here?
the cop car. Where? Oh.
Right here. You'll notice that they're taking a very long time before the first assault is starting, and it's because we have so many hostages that they're kind of panicking. And we also haven't shot any cops, I don't think, at least. And so it's delaying. Yeah, the
Shield coming.
music's not kicking in yet. Oh. Okay. Yeah, they're starting to breach the front door, so the assault's gonna start soon. Oh, right, the skylights spawned as well. That's interesting. Sometimes the skylights don't spawn. They did this time, so you do need to look up. Assault's gonna start in a second. You can hear the music hyping up. Here we go. All right. What I recommend right now, generally try to stay in the building and listen for if they yell that there's a helicopter on the roof. If there's a helicopter on the roof, you want to run to the roof and kill all the guys fast, or else they're gonna gas the building. They'll try it once per heist on this heist. This is another one of those things the game doesn't tell you, so you just kind of need to find out. But if there's a helicopter on the roof, they're going to gas the building, and it will mean that one room for the rest of the heist will hurt you to walk through like it's poison.
Oh god, there's a bomb.
Flashbang?
There's a bomb. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the bomb. The bomb! There's a flashbang.
All right, we are about halfway on the drill almost. I'm gonna take this opportunity to go to the roof and see if there's any 2x4s up there. There are. There we go. I got some. And I'm gonna board her up right in here. There we go. Just making the lobby a little safer.
Did you hear my character? Shield!
Yeah, the voice lines are pretty great. Okay, about halfway on the drill. So you'll notice we still have 11 hostages in the top right. That's good. That means we haven't lost any. Oh, are they gassing the roof? Did they say
sniper?
Sniper, okay.
They didn't say helicopter, it said sniper.
Okay. Snipers hit really hard, so, you know, just be careful, take them out. If you see a red laser sight on a building, that's a sniper. Ooh, this gun does not have that kind of range. Okay. Drill's busted, I'll restart it. I got a sniper down. I notice you're out of ammo on one of your guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure to pick up ammo off the ground and stuff. You can use the ammo bag if you need to. If it's ever too scary to get out there and get ammo, then there's always an ammo bag to get you some.
I didn't even think about it. I forget that they drop ammo.
So,
melee! Stab the SWAT!
You do get an achievement for killing a shield with your melee. I shot him though. So, yeah, I'm a kill stealing punk. So, if you, what was, oh, thought I heard something. Whenever you see a special SWAT, like a shield or a sniper, make sure to look at them and hit F so that you spot them for the whole crew. Just so that it's just so that everybody's always aware of where they are.
I like when they're out of range of all things.
So you've still got 4 zip ties left if you see anyone who isn't zip tied, by the way. Oh, there's a guy in the lobby who got unzip tied apparently. I got him.
5. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a few back by the looks of it. Oop. There's a flashbang there, but I shot it out.
Up top. Got him.
Nice. So the assault just ended, so they're gonna be reduced enemies for a little while. If you want to go take a run around, feel like you get acquainted with the map, maybe take a little run on the roof, see what's up there. And I'll just keep... Yeah.
How do I even get to the roof is the question.
Okay, there are 2 stairwells, both of them are outside.
I found the one outside, yeah.
Yeah, take a little run around up there, just so you know what it's like up there for when we do it this stealth, because the roof will be useful then. Yeah, and just learn how to get up there quickly. You fell? It's okay. Fall damage isn't that bad from that height. Oh, there's a sniper over here. Oh. Someone got him. I think Clover got him. I'm kind of trying to keep an eye out for snipers so that you can spot what they look like. On this difficulty, they're not too bad.
When I was doing that little intro thing, there wasn't one sniper and I got him, but
okay.
It was really obvious at that point.
So how are you feeling with this assault rifle, by the way? Does it just immediately feel better than the previous one?
Feels a little bit more comfortable. I honestly didn't notice a whole lot of difference.
The previous one is a pretty bad rifle. Whereas this one's fine. Like, at default, it's a fine weapon. It's not amazing.
Whoa, there's so much shooting.
Vault's open, come on in. Alright, let's get in that vault. Here we go. A lot of money. Start bagging it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What are you mashing over there?
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna get hairy out on the street. The assault is back. Alright, bagging all the money. So you'll notice that there's safety deposit boxes, by the way, if you want any of them. They'll have random loot, but they're pretty slow to pick. It'd be a lot faster to open them if we had a buzzsaw with us.
Oh. I killed him. He was by himself and I said, hands down. He's like, alright, man, let's keep it cool with the gun. And I shot him in the
All right.
head like a dick.
So if you throw a bag on an AI companion, they'll carry it for you. All right. Let's load up with some bags and carry it to our getaway. It looks like our getaway is not that far away, thankfully. Sometimes it's all the way down the street, but it's just over here this time. Okay, where are they? There we go. All right, here it is. Oh, get him down. Nice. So we only need one, but let's get it all. Let's use some extra cash so we can get you some real guns. So we're just gonna go back and forth, ferrying all the money out.
Our AI buddies are very slow.
Yeah. They kind of lag behind sometimes.
I want to just like press instead of hold F, but
you get used to it. Don't worry. Heard a flashbang somewhere.
Flashbang. Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. We'll get you an ability early that massively reduces the penalty for getting flashbanged, because it's pretty rough. Oop, almost shot that guy. Oh, you good? So, something that I didn't explain before because the difficulty is so low, but I guess we may as well pay attention to it. Do you see your health bar and your armor bar?
The green is my health bar, and I'm assuming the white's my armor bar?
Yes, so armor regenerates when you haven't been hit for long enough. So if you're like hiding behind cover or something.
Yeah.
And then health does not regenerate unless you have an ability that does it.
Okay.
When your health goes down, that's when you're down on the ground and you need someone to help you up. And you have 30 seconds to be helped up. Any bags left in there? Yeah, I see one or two. All right, you got the last bag. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now, it's worth pointing out.
Oh, I can't sprint with a bag.
If you end the heist with a bag on your back, that bag is counted as loot. You don't like lose it or anything. So if you don't get a chance to throw it in the back, that's fine. Yeah, you don't have to. It's up to you. Doesn't matter. I like throwing it in the back because it's satisfying. All right, woo! Easy heist. Oh, but we got a random escape mission, so this doesn't always happen. Basically, our escape driver shit the bed and hit a post somewhere, so we have an extra mission.
Oh.
This is basically like this is a potential penalty because we still need to secure the bags and get it to the new getaway vehicle. So the more bags we have, the harder that is, and we're on a time limit.
Oh God.
So you could switch your loadout here if you want. Like, we could switch to lightweight ballistic vests to speed up our run speed to help here. In fact, I will.
Lock to reputation 12. Oh, never mind, I'm an idiot. I was clicking something else.
All right, I'm ready if you are.
Well, I guess. Oh God, hitting ready was apparently a difficult task.
All right, what mission are we getting?
Motherfucker!
Okay, we're in the park. Clear it out and get ready to grab some bags. All right. All right, let me give bags to our AI. Fuck it, I hate when they move. When I'm trying to give them bags. Giving bags to AI was not originally a mechanic in the game, if you're wondering why it's so annoying to do. Okay, we've all got a bag right now. We need to wait until the escape vehicle arrives. Okay, I'm gonna start moving the bags out to the street here so that we can pick them up quicker when the escape vehicle arrives, because we don't know where it is. Ooh, those ones are awkward to grab.
Yeah, I can't even grab it.
Now remember, the cops will try and grab and steal the money from us. So we gotta make sure that they don't carry it off too far out of the way.
I didn't grab it, never mind. Oh, that's you.
Are you just shooting me? Or are you trying to throw it at me or something?
I was shooting at you.
Thanks. There's no friendly fire. We're good. Alright, pick a spot and just start defending. Alright, I'm gonna start moving around so that, we can, like, flank shields. If you get good at it, by the way, you notice how the shield's, like, the shield is actually a solid collision. If you get good at it, you can jump, you can run and jump at them and run up their shield as they look up to look at you, and use that to make them expose their, chest to everybody else. So that's a little technique you can get used to help out your team with shields. Works especially well if you're a close range character like a shotgunner, which is what I usually am. Most optimal build that I have is a shotgun build. Did you just accidentally throw a Molotov at me?
No.
So out of curiosity, what button have you been using to switch weapons?
I've just been hitting 1 and 2.
Haley, we've had a discussion about this. We had a discussion about this off screen about don't use 1 and 2 to switch weapons, use the switch weapon button because you'll accidentally fat finger 3 and throw a grenade at your friend. This also before we started.
It wasn't working.
We also
I hit 1 and 2. What else did we discuss?
Another thing we discussed is we switched the text button from T to Y because you will accidentally hit text when you're trying to hit reload, and all of a sudden you can't run, you're just typing WASD over and over. Alright, this is
terrible stories of doing that.
In Overwatch?
Oh god. Not necessarily Overwatch, no, it was more like MMOs and there's mechanics and you have to like spam your keyboard.
Here we go. Escape available, let's get some bags over there. I see a SWAT helicopter.
This is the slowest run I've ever had in my life.
Now, we can get some abilities later that will allow us to run faster while carrying bags. Alright, I'm gonna start leapfrogging some bags to you.
I was doing that.
Yep.
Did you see me?
That's a big mechanic of this game that players tend to do, is like you basically form a conga line of throwing bags. You can actually catch bags out of the air. There's an achievement for that. And because it never hits the ground, there's... You know how you have to hold F for a little bit to pick things up, right? Well, if you catch it out of the air, there's no timer. You just catch it instantly, so it's actually optimal to do. Don't worry, we got plenty of time. There, I'm clearing it out for you. Get these over there.
I hate this holding F mechanic. It's so annoying.
Don't worry, you get used to it. Flashbang? Oh!
Oh god.
Okay,
oh,
that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad.
Right
Okay,
there.
Ethan and Clover need to get the fuck over here with their bags. Alright, let's get these last 2 bags in. Alright, we're good to go. You did it!
Yippee-ki-yay!
I believe we get a little bit of extra experience, by the way, because we did the extra heist.
So kind of wonderful.
Did it drop you at the... Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, for a second you weren't popping up. Oh, you leveled up a few times, though. That's nice.
Beautiful. Lucky 13.
Every 10 levels, you get a few bonus skill points on top of the regular 1 you would get.
I missed 2 gun cards. Oh, they were all guns. Never. What was that?
Oh, and you got the Seymour sight. That's a decent weapon sight you can put on a gun.
Which gun, though? All of them? Or
I think you can put that on most guns. Okay. That's a really basic one that goes on most guns, and it's one that I think it's a pretty good one.
Sounds good.
All right, so there's a mechanic that I wanted to... Maybe you are. There's a mechanic that I wanted to teach you at the end, now that you've gotten more of a handle on the game once again. Whenever you're ready, let me know, and go into your inventory, and in the bottom right, you want to go to your perk deck.
Wait. Okay, I'm back to inventory and perk deck?
Bottom right is perk deck. So what this is doing is, based on the experience you gain, it is giving you perk experience that you can spend on perk decks. So if you scroll a little here, you're going to see there's like a shitload of these decks of cards, right? So each one of these decks, you equip one before a heist, and it will give you and often your crew a series of bonuses. Every other card in the deck is identical across all the decks. And then every odd one is unique to that deck, and then every even one is identical.
Which dick would you recommend to me?
All right, which dick do you need?
I feel like a sociopath dick would do me some good, you know.
Sociopathic
I just need
dick.
a little bit of toxicity.
I think I've met some sociopathic dicks online.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a hotline man to deluxe item. Oh,
Now,
Daddy.
there are three. There's two very powerful ones, and then there's one that might just be very easy and useful for you as a new player. The very, very powerful ones are Grinder and what was it? Anarchist? Let me double check that it was Anarchist actually before I go recommending that. Anarchist, yeah. Basically, Anarchist and Grinder are all about healing yourself by doing damage. Anarchist does that through armor and well heavily armored. Grinder is recovering your health when you have no armor on. And it's based around having low detection and crit and all kinds of fancy shit. What I recommend for you to have though is at the very top, Crew Chief. These are bonuses all based around giving bonuses to the rest of your crew. So it's kind of a support role, which I think would be good for learning the game.
Sure, I'm down for that.
Yeah, so you want Crew Chief at the very top, and just keep holding that plus symbol to max out, spend all your perk points on Crew Chief, just get as many abilities as you can get. And let me know what the last one you get is.
Wait, just keep doing it on the same one? I'm kind of...
Yes.
No, never mind. I got a card. I only got the first card. I ended on helmet popping.
Okay, that's fine.
Increase your headshot damage by 25%.
Yeah, so the first one you got was Brute Strength. So that one will be unique to
Yeah.
your deck right there. And then Helmet Popping would be the second one that everybody gets. For curiosity, for anyone wondering, I wanted a pretty basic one that wouldn't interfere with any other mechanics. So I've just been using Armorer this whole time, which is just, I have more armor, and my crew members get their armor recovery rate a little bit faster, which is a powerful one in general. That's just like a super, super basic. So you've actually been getting a little bit better armor recovery time because of my perk deck. Just a little.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Your deck's doing me some good.
Yep. It's a high quality deck. It's well armored. I keep it protected.
That's what everyone needs to use is some protection.
Yes. This is horrible. This whole conversation is horrible. Either than that, let's go in and mod your gun. Let's go in and mod your Commando 553. So go to your Commando 553 and you double click on it in your inventory and you'll be taken to like the black market menu where you can drag the gun around and look at it at different angles, right?
My beautiful gun, yeah.
So you want to go to
Can I make
Sight.
it pink or no? Is that not something I'm allowed to do?
There might be a skin for that you can unlock. I'm not sure. So you want to go to Sight, and if you go through the tabs of sites, one of them will be the Seymour site. I'm
Just
personally
pay the money to make it.
Yeah, and you pay some money to have it put onto your gun. It'll add some stability, get rid of some concealment, and when you look down your iron sight, you'll be looking down that instead. Which, it's a decent one. I know it's a decently popular one with, like, single-shot rifles. I personally use the Speculator sight on this gun. I'm a big fan of that sight. And you'll probably be getting one of those pretty soon, because it's a really basic sight as well. And at any time, you can take that sight off the gun, although it'll also cost money. But yeah, every heist you do, there's a chance that you'll get a weapon mod at the end.
Beautiful.
And I believe you only get mods for weapons that you're able to purchase, thankfully. So you don't just get tons of useless mods all the time. Although you do anyway.
That's kind of nice because it kind of annoys me when they do like shit like that.
I mean, this game's been around for a long
hey,
time.
look at all these things, but you don't have the weapon for these mods. You just have all the extra bonus shit for it.
Yeah, that sucks. And that's something that Payday 2 is quite good about now, because it's been around for so many years. There's so many guns. Like, you can bring a longbow to a fight if you want to. Like, there's some wacky shit in the game now. There are longbows. You know that game Chivalry Medieval Combat? Or Medieval Warfare? There's a crossover with this game, so you can get, like, a broadsword.
I need it. I need it. I need it.
It's pretty awesome. There's a lot of cool shit if you go under melee weapons. Melee weapons are all free. You just unlock them with level. There's some goofy shit in there. It's not a very well-designed system.
There's a microphone.
Yeah, it's not a well-designed system. There's a lot of shit in there that, like, it was just... They never made Melee knowing that they'd have this many at the end. Like, empty palm kata. You can have a buckler shield. You can have a pitchfork. You can have a pounder, which is a nail gun. There are definitely weapons here that are way better than others, like not even comparable. Like the buzzer, which is like a taser stick, that's a really good one. If you're going to be like a melee-centric build, I like the katana because a quick swipe of the katana will kill a lot of weakened shit.
Oh, but I don't have that unlocked.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
the
get it
Alabama
eventually.
razor.
You get a chainsaw.
An ice pick. Ew.
There's the Hotline 8000, which I believe is the phone. Yes, that is the phone from Hotline
A chain
Miami.
whip.
Yep.
That's so hard.
Yeah, that's
the.
Jesus. There's a biker character called Rust. He's played by Ron Perlman. That's his weapon. Like,
beautiful.
it's actually played, like, even the voiceover in the game is Ron Perlman. You can also play as John Wick, who's not voiced by Keanu Reeves, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, if you actually go into the heister menu, which you can't when you're
kidding.
in a group with people, but the heister menu has, like, lots of people.
You know what? No, for my normie purposes, I need the selfie stick. That's my melee weapon now.
Okay. You've outed yourself as a normie, as if they couldn't tell.
As you couldn't tell, my selfie stick's equipped. I'm ready to go.
All right, I think that's a good point to end for this episode. We'll do your skills between episodes again. I don't think you really need any gun changes. And then next episode, we'll take another pretty basic loud heist before, we'll get to like level 20 or 30 before we get into another stealth heist so that you can get some proper stealth skills to help you out.
Sounds like a plan.
Until next time, have a nice day.
Bye. So beautiful. Bye. Or more the Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC.
I do remember that, Haley. That has nothing to do with what I was talking about.
That's what I thought, though. Backstreet's back. All right.
Oh my god.